winning the award has really catapulted us to another level, to a new space on a global scale. And it's really started an international movement because it gave us the mandate, the enhanced credibility, and I think that the responsibility to share this simple idea really on a global scale, because there was a lot of interest in Doha when we accepted the award, because I think it was something new. There's a lot of conversation in the integration, in the equity area, but nothing in diversity and leadership. So there was a lot of interest. Within 10 months, we had a learning exchange in Toronto where 20 cities from across the globe came for a 3-day learning exchange on diversity on board, in terms of the nuts and bolts of it, how they could take pieces of it and adapt it to their own local context, or the energy was so electric, the enthusiasm was there, and it's now spread. It's an international movement. We have a community of practice created, and replication adaptation is taking place in a number of cities across the world, including Canada. So we're really, really excited about that. There are 2 strands, one Canadian and the other international. And that the structures of the organizations might be different. Their mandates might be slightly different. But in terms of what they're each doing, there isn't much difference. They're, on both sides, they're really committed to a more inclusive society and ensuring that people who come to their shores, to their cities, are included in the leadership positions of society. Year 2 is going to be a very busy one as we go beyond now to implementation. So we are creating a national hub in Toronto, which would serve all the cities. And that prevents them from recreating the wheel, if you will. So we're going to be establishing a website on which we'll have our tools or resources which they can all use, and also an e-learning platform. So again, they don't have to go and recreate that. And we'll be looking for additional funding, both for the local cities to assist them, but also on the national level, so that we can have it in one area and then have that used by all parties, because it's much more cost effective that way. And we're having our second convening in Berlin in June 2014. So we're really, really excited about that. Working with all these different organizations has been a reaffirmation of the passion and commitment and dedication that people in this space have to, again, ensuring that when we bring or when we accept newcomers to our shores, that they don't become excluded from every facet of society, including leadership, including positions of power and influence. And they're all working, some under very, very trying circumstances, but all working very passionately toward that end, because they know that in turn leads to a more prosperous and more just and inclusive society, and a more respectful society as well.